Brianna's Garden started out as a need or a desire to want to provide a safe place for Janiyah Palmer, who's the younger sister of Breonna Taylor. I wanted a way for her to feel safe, in a world where people were saying very disparaging things about her sister, someone who's a role model, her hero, right? And so in this garden setting, we provide the ability to silence a lot of the noise and focus on the clear signal of healing, of reconciliation, of honoring someone's life, honoring the connection. I'm Lady Phoenix. I'm an artist, I'm a curator, and I'm an art advisor. I wanted to engage Janiyah in a, kind of hands-off way. Just started following her on Instagram, wanting to understand her story, wanting to understand who Brianna really is and was to her and her family and her community. And in doing so, I was very touched by everything Janiyah was sharing. I phoned up my buddy Sutu, who's a legendary AR, VR artist, and I said, hey, I have this idea. Are you interested? He said yes straight away, loved the idea, and we began working. That was in the summer of 2020. When we initially approached Janiyah, at first she was like, this is cute, this is cool, thank you for doing this, I'm not interested. She was like, well, I get approached all the time, and it actually never really is about Brianna, or they never follow through. I said, okay, no problem. And I kept working and kept observing and remained a part of her online community. And then I came back and I said, we have something for you to actually look at. It's not just like a deck. We have something for you to interact with. What do you think? And then she messaged me back and she was like, oh my God, I love it. I'm crying. I showed my mom, she's crying. This is beautiful, yes. I think she felt seen. I wanted to give Janiyah a choice, ultimately. Sure, the world is saying what they're saying about your sister. You know, your family knows, that's absolutely false. They didn't know her, right? They're simply trying to get a rise out of people and selling the hour. How about we come into a reality where who Brianna was to you, who she is to you, can be the core of why people gather. Love can be the focus. What's horrible and traumatic is known, but the unknown is the beauty, is the joy, is the wonder. And to be in a place that's not only held for that possibility to continue to flourish, but also the possibility of complete strangers coming into the garden, planting their own flowers through their own memory of their loved one. People who are drawn to this project are drawn because of the healing nature of the project and because of the beauty nature of the project. It's actually quite beautiful to be held by butterflies and hummingbirds and, all manner of life and colorful flowers and bees. Literally life is attracted to this place. Whether it be in the digital sense or in the physical sense, we're creating a bridge where people can move closer to that beauty within them and move closer to that healing within them. It's something that we as a humanity, especially in COVID, when people couldn't even bury their loved ones, I think it's a solution, an important solution, that allows us to keep living and keep loving and keep remembering and keep sharing and keep coming together around things that are important and that are precious, which is life.